Yo, what's poppin' everybody? This is Sabre Final 4. Today I'm going to show you guys a brand new deck profile. A very broken deck, in my opinion anyway. And it's going to focus around the trademark Urshifu VMAX from the Rapid Strike archetype. This guy and the Single Strike one are very broken. I think more of the hype and more people just focus on the Single Strike one because he can get those one-hit knockouts with those special energies. But this guy, he's extremely broken too. So what this guy does, he's a huge VMAX Pokemon, of course, so you already got that. It's got a weakness to Psychic, which we can easily negate with Jirachi in this deck, which I'm going to talk about later. And the double retreat cost is standard, but that also can be sort of negated with our Stadium and with our switching around tactics. This is what we're going to try and do in this deck. We'll Gale Thrust. If this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active position, you can do 150 damage for 1 energy basically. And that's extremely good, extremely easy, reminiscent of Golisopod GX and other similar strategies we've seen in the past. You do this, you can easily heal this dude up with Malin and Lana, and even tank damage with the stone energies since he's a fighting type dude, and you got a very broken combination. The other great thing about this guy is that after you do a few Gale Thrusts, you soften up your opponent's field, you're doing a little bit of damage, maybe you're getting some knockouts. If they try to flee, if they try to hide or whatever, G-Max Rapid Flow will still finish them off. This attack is 3 energy, you gotta discard all energy, but it's gonna do 120 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. So that's 240 damage total. And it's a double snipe. This is such a great clean up attack, and just a very good combination of attacks. Very strong Pokemon. Now the other thing that makes this guy really broken, and I didn't think this was the case. This Rapid Strike energy, a Single Strike energy. Those guys, the Single Strike toots, they get the bonus of the extra damage. This doesn't give us that sort of bonus, but it's essentially a double colorless energy that provides water and fighting at the same time. So what it means is that this guy basically gets a double energy attachment for free. It's very broken. I thought what this card did is like you attached it, but then at the end you had to discard it, but it actually sticks, so you don't have to just use it with this guy's big attack. You can just attach it. If you see it, you don't have to worry about, oh, I didn't see an energy and I can't attach this if I'm not going to attack. It's extremely broken and powers up this dude very easily. A G-Max Pokemon that can just get powered up so easily. Now, I have 2 of this guy, of course, and I have 2 of the Rapid Strike Urshifu V. You probably want to do 3 and 2 just to be safe, but I only have 2 of the regular form, so we're doing 2 and 2, but it should be good enough. This guy also sort of combos with the strategy a little bit with Strafe, doing 1 for 30 and then you switch to something like Jirachi or something. And 100 Furious Blows, 150 for 3, not too bad. But what we're going to do, of course, is evolve into this guy. At best, maybe you're going to use like a strafe attack before he gets to evolve. Okay, now for support, we have this amazing Octillery from the Rapid Strike archetype. This card essentially is going to let us get the Korrina to keep our deck consistent. Just fetch a supporter and draw cards. It can search out the Rapid Strike energy, which is very broken. Just see this when you want to go for a big attack or you just want to get an energy basically. Get us the dude, of course, get us any of the Rapid Strike Pokemon. Just an extremely great card. Get us the broken Stadium. Man, this deck just flows so well. I'm digging it, I'm not going to lie. But it's kind of overpowered. It's kind of broken. But yeah, this guy, 2 and 3, just like I showed you guys in the Luxray deck. Pretty typical. You run the Remoraid as the basic form, 3 of this. And then we have a few non-Rapid Strike Pokemon for support. As you guys can see, I've got the Jirachi GX here. This is a very obvious tech you put in this deck, and the Rapid Strike and the Single Strike Urshifu sort of negates your Psychic weakness. Since it's just a basic Pokemon, it's easy to tech in, why not? And you know that you're safe against Mewtwo and other Psychic Pokemon, I suppose. That's about it. It's kind of a liability with 160 HP. I don't like it. It can give out two prizes. But to be honest, most of the time, if we're not going to be playing against psychic Pokemon, we're just going to be discarding it, not playing it down. So I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to run it at all and just take the risk against psychic Pokemon. I can only think of like Mewtwo GX, like I guess that new Necrozma V, maybe the Dragapult VMAX. That can be scary, but there's not really much that it's gonna stop. Maybe Mewtwo, I guess, if it sees a comeback. So yeah, I have it, but I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to put it. You can put another consistency card. And we got some regular Jirachis too. Since I'm running a lot of switching outlets in this deck anyway, so we can keep getting this guy's Gale Thrust plus, meet the condition. Jirachi makes sense to run in this deck. It's going to be a good early Pokemon to open with, and can get me some searches. I don't really want to use the Dene in this deck since we don't want to discard our resources, and I think Jirachi just works out much better. I've got two, should get the job done, and I've got the other Vivid Voltage one here, the little brush secret rare, I guess. I don't know if it's a secret rare, but it's got the vanilla text here. Anyway, but because I don't have any other team up ones, this one is going to be pretty good too. Opening Pokemon, look at the top two cards of your deck, grab one, and your turn doesn't end, unlike Snorlax. And it works out better in this deck. I wouldn't recommend Snorlax. So 3 of these, and that's basically the deck. Consistent. The attacker is going to be this guy. Oh, shit. I almost forgot. I've got this throw here, which might throw a lot of people off or just surprise people, but this is just a Pokemon that's going to help me if I play against Decidueye. I guess the one great thing about the single strike Urshifu is that he can negate that guy's effect and just kill him with his big attack. This guy can't do it, even though he's cool. So we're going to use this guy for a little bit of help. Reverse shoulder throw. If your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 90 more damage, so it's going to be a good 120 for 2. With Stone Energies, this guy's going to be really tanky. Plus, we've got a lot of healing cards in this deck, so I don't think Decidueye is going to be able to kill him. And if they do, we can just recycle him. I couldn't justify running 2 for a card that it's a tech and we might never use it. But just 1 is good enough. I can recover it with Rod, and we heal him up too. Yeah, you're probably going to be able to meet this guy's condition too, since Decidueye hits the bench anyway, and they're probably going to hit this dude once before we retreat. So I think it's the best tech, makes the most sense. I couldn't run like Tornadus that I usually run because we only have 3 basic energies. The rest are just, I mean, I guess Tornadus can use this too, but I think this guy's better. Okay, and these are the Pokemon. Now, Trainer Skeleton is going to be very big. We have some standard stuff. I've got 2 Level Ball, just something to search out the Remoraids, and I guess the Jirachis too. Never know when you want to search a Jirachi, I guess, early game. So that's good. Max out the Quick Ball, of course, to get the big guy here and just get any basic Pokemon. The discarding doesn't hurt too much because maybe we can discard some useless stuff like the techs, like Jirachi. So it's all good. I've got the triple evolution in sense, get the Octillery and Urshifu VMAX. Good stuff, of course. And I've got, there's no energy searching in this deck. Not running the spinner because we mostly run special energies, so that's the case. But Octillery can search the Rapid Strike energy, so you still got that little bit of energy searching anyway. Then, got a lot of switching outlets. You got to run a lot of them. Got the triple scoop up net. Jirachi can use this. Even Remoraid can use this Octillery. Any one of your regular Pokemon. Even this guy if he gets stuck in the active position. So it's just great. It's basically reserved for Jirachi most of the time. Just a very good card. Auto scoop up. Like the Basic Days broken card. I've got double switch. Just all-purpose switch. Very, very good. And of course, the Stadium of Choice, your Tower of Waters, is also going to help us switch. treat cost for each Rapid Strike Pokemon is 2 less. All of you guys have free retreat if the Rapid Strike. This guy, Octillery, it's just so great. So gotta run it. To be honest, I wish I had space to run 3. Like, I wish I had a way to just squeeze in 3. Maybe if you wanna drop the Jirachi, add in the third one. Just very, very good. Okay. What else do we got? I've got a lot of shit. I've got the Tool Scrapper as a general, I guess, tool removal card. Just one of. Might come in handy. The Ordinary Rod for a little bit of recovery. It's going to be important for me since I only have 2 and 2 of these guys. I mean, I've got 3 of this guy, and I think I might have like a... No, I think it's just 3. But you'd want like a third of the regular form just to be safe. This guy should be good enough at 2. Right. Now, we also have the Tag Call engine in this deck, since we're going to run the Mallow and Lana, our main healing card. So, if you're going to run that, you might as well run Tag Call. You might as well run Cynthia and Caitlyn. Very good, letting us recover supporters too. It's very nice. Maybe we can reuse boss's orders too. Which is why I felt maybe Eldegoss V isn't very necessary in this deck. So, yeah. And... you got that sort of consistency. I think I covered most of the items. And, oh, we got the Moo Cheese as well. Gotta love this card. So I decided to run this as a sort of a item healing card since we don't have any great potions. You know, Tag Team GX healing, don't have anything else. This should be okay. I mean, usually the dude is going to have an energy on, so I guess you get to heal 30 from 2 of your guys. So if you've got 2 of these out, they've got an energy each. You're interchanging. You can get that little double healing plus. I have it in. Maybe you don't like it, but it's whatever. I decided to just try it out. Moo Cheese. Might be the only chance I get to use this card in this deck. And that's it. Other supporters are going to be pretty standard. They got the triple Marnie, very important in this format, of course. Disrupt the opponent, fuck up Zacian searching, fuck up other mass draw and searching, Snorlax, what have you. 1 Magnolia. I wish I could get like the Juniper, because I don't want this old lady in my deck. I'd rather have Juniper from Gen 5. But the premise is the same. You just discard your hand, draw 7. We don't want to discard our shit. We want to keep our resources and just control the game nicely with our stuff. So that's why I only have 1, and I'd rather favor Marnie. I've got Caitlyn too, which is good enough. Got the 1 Skyla. Get any trainer, get your stadium, get your items. Great. Of course, we got to run Karina's Focus in this deck since it's searchable with Octillery. And if it just clogs and we have too many and we can't use them, you can always discard with Mallow and Lana. It's just good stuff. Boss's orders win the game. And that's basically it. Just lots of consistency, lots of options, different sort of engines. I mean, you've got this guy getting you Karina. You've got the Tag Call getting you the Tag Engine. Just a broken-ass deck. I can't stress this enough. And if you don't agree, I mean, it's whatever. I'm going to show you guys matches. The right guy piloting this deck, because I'm not the greatest player in the world, but the right guy piloting this sort of deck, this sort of tactic with this guy, is going to do really well, I think. Yeah. And the energies, I mean, I already touched upon them. Rapid Strike energy, you max it out, of course, broken card. And Stone energy, boosting this guy's defense too. Fighting energy, basically. And then just 3 regular fighting to round up the energies. 11 energies. Right, this is the deck, guys. I'll see you guys on the matches. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to completely just net deck it and try it out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Leave a like, share this video with your friends. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you on the matches. Saber 04, what's up?